that moss sage, and then we have it available in black. Now that's all coming up a little bit later on in the hour. But without any further ado, we were just trying to figure this out. I said, Chef, how long have you been in the industry? Before my gray hair was your answer.
When it was all black,
You've had all that gray hair in 16 years? Holy cow.
Good to see you, my dear.
Good
How
to
are
see you too, honey.
We're gonna have
that
fun
smells
all
good.
hour long. Look at this.
Okay, this is a really interesting item. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna just tell you, because Chef was telling me, first time we launched the crisper.
Sold it out.
Here, gone, sold out. It came back again, gone. We have a limited quantity today. Pat will let me know exactly how many we have to go around.
It's unbelievable, this crisper plate, and it screams every time we do it, because we're talking about reheating your leftovers, yes. Using your microwave as actually a cooking appliance, yes. Oven safe up to 400, yes. And it's non-stick aluminum. There's a base heat element on the bottom. That's gonna crisp up your leftovers, your pancakes, French toast, paninis. You get all the recipes. Meatballs you can do in the microwave. Your bacon, you can see I crisped it up in the microwave. And in real time, Bobby, I'm gonna make a shrimp scampi. I'm gonna make a huge omelet frittata type thing. I'm gonna do my nachos in the microwave, because it comes down to that heat element in the bottom and that non-stick aluminum. Real quick, I'm gonna throw my nachos in the microwave. 2 minutes.
Really?
Game night. Wait till you see these things.
Usually I would think they'd come out like rubbery.
Correct.
Right? I mean, that's why you're like hearing this, you're going, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, $24.95 is your price on it right now. We have only about a couple of thousand of these to go around. That is it. 12 inches in diameter and a nice, like, full-inch like lip on the side as well, too.
And the lip is perfect because, again, I'm gonna do this little omelet, but you're gonna get recipes that I developed to do a quick pizza, to do those eggs, to do a microwave chocolate cake. Snapper. You're gonna do, again, pancakes, French toast in the microwave. And this is the thing. We have a whole lineup, Bobby, at Kitchen HQ designed for the microwave. A grill plate, a crisper plate, a pasta cooker. And oftentimes it's met with skepticism. People think of the microwave like, oh, it's gonna be soggy and kind of... It's not. And then when they get it home, everyone's loved the whole microwave lineup because we want the convenience of the microwave, but we still want amazing results. And you get that with the crisper plate. Let me show you a quick omelet. I've got some scrambled eggs, some cheese, bell peppers, whatever you got kicking around in the fridge. No oil, no butter, because it's non-stick aluminum. So again, it's not just about speed, it's about saving those calories from fat. Now, this is a big omelet that's gonna feed maybe 2-3 people. 4 or 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
In the microwave.
Like I said, you don't need any butters or any oil, so that's another great point if you are like watching what you're watching your calories. But I'm still, I want to see this. No, because I did, and I did say to Chef, I'm like,
you're like, really?
That's exactly what I said when I walked over, because I can't, because you don't think of the microwave crisping things, right?
Totally. So it's gonna crisp up those leftovers. It's gonna also steam your veggies if you wanna do that. I'm gonna give you a recipe for a chocolate chip pancake that you can do in the microwave.
There's 11 recipes, right?
That I developed in my home kitchen.
That's
so look,
great,
when I got this home, I was like, really? How is this possible? And then you go, oh my, look at the French toast. Now look, French toast, you could do crepes with no oil or butter. These are all pictures that I took at home with my crisper plate in my microwave. Like, this is the real deal. So when I tell you you can make this, believe me, you can. I'm gonna show you that shrimp scampi in real time. Again, you're gonna get a recipe for a chocolate cake, no oil, no butter. So you're cutting back on the fat. You're using your microwave not just to reheat your leftovers in an amazing way. It won't get soggy, it'll get crispy, but you're gonna use it for a quick weeknight dinner or a breakfast or a brunch or that bacon.
Honestly, and I've been here for over 42 and a half years, I've never seen anything like this. It's the first time I've ever seen us do.
Look at the nachos.
Oh my gosh, they're perfect. And
crispy.
I was just gonna say, let's see if they're crispy.
Want to do the crunch test?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're right, they're crispy.
I'm gonna tell you now.
They are crunchy.
Oven safe up to 400.
Wow.
If I told you I pulled this nacho platter out of my oven at 400 degrees, you'd believe me.
Oh, I get it, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Out of a microwave, you're like, no way.
You're thinking, no way.
No way.
The crunch don't lie. It's awesome. That was 2 minutes in my microwave.
Oh my gosh.
Shrimp scampi. Big, giant shrimp. I've got some garlic, some parsley, some olive oil. You can put a little bit of butter. You don't have to, though. It's non-stick aluminum. 5 minutes in my microwave. Shrimp scampi.
5 minutes?
It's unbelievable.
Wow. Okay, we have hundreds of people that are calling.
It's crazy.
And all I can tell you that if you've never seen it before, I have to assume you're as impressed as I am with it. because I just never would have
The
thought
nacho
that
crunch
you
don't
could
lie,
do it.
Bobby. I'm telling you.
Wow.
You're gonna use it in your microwave to make those nachos, the quesadillas,
Right.
to reheat your leftovers as your, your sandwich press, all these different things. You're gonna use it for your bacon, the giant omelet I'm doing in real time, your meatballs, even reheating a slice of pizza. The pizza won't get soggy. It's about that non-stick aluminum, and in the bottom there is that heat base. That is conducting the heat all across. So that's the magic.
I can see it.
That is the magic to this
Wow.
12-inch size. Again, non-stick. So that shrimp
And the
scampi,
perfect size, too.
it's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Because one thing also I have in my home kitchen, my microwave will turn into a little convection oven. So I will use this to roast chicken or roast a couple pieces of fish because it's oven safe up to 400 as well. So if you have a little convection oven, this is now your go-to kind of baking tray. If you have a microwave, you're gonna get those nachos in 2 minutes and get that crunch.
Imagine, like,
It's awesome.
the thought of putting anything that's like a bread
Yeah.
basis and that it's going to come out crispy and crunchy
Yep.
and flavorful and not soggy is ridiculous.
Even my veggies. So I'll do some mixed veggies, put a splash of stock or wine or even water, and put it in my microwave. And the veggies get beautiful caramelization. They don't get mushy. So this is the thing. We always affiliate the microwave with steamy, mushy, frumpy food. That's why it's like, not the best.
Right.
This crisper plate has revolutionized how you're going to use your microwave.
Wow.
And again, if I told you I pulled that out of a 400-degree oven, you would believe me. When you see this omelet, and when you see the shrimp scampi, and when you think about the meatballs you can do in real time, or the grilled cheese, or even just to reheat your leftovers, and it's actually going to get caramelization and some character as opposed to just steamed and kind of uninspired. It is so cool for that.
Okay, so I think everyone at home who was like I was like, really?
Yeah,
You
I know.
Get this
I know.
home. It's $8.32, so that's your flex pay. Any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay. And think about the fact that you can do like entire meals in a matter of seconds. You don't even have to heat up your oven. You're doing it in your microwave. You know what I thought? This is great if you have a camper, or you have a boat, right? And you're maybe limited with space. And even like over the holidays when you need extra cooking areas, right?
When you need extra cooking areas and you want your microwave to actually, be a sidekick superhero while your stovetop is spoken for, you will end up using this thing every day.
Wow.
And I use mine every day to reheat things for the kids, to bake off a quick crepe or pancake, to make my leftovers more inspired, but also to cook the actual meal. Remember, I've got a shrimp scampi cooking in real time. I've got a giant family-sized omelet with cheese and peppers. No oil, no butter. So from that standpoint, because it's non-stick aluminum, Bobby, even if I save 1 or 2 tablespoons of fat every single day, think about that.
It adds up.
It adds up. And I think a lot of people don't realize that 1 little tablespoon of olive oil, for example, has 14 grams of fat and 120 calories. That's 1 tablespoon. So
One tablespoon?
One tablespoon has 120 calories and about 14 grams of fat. So if you're free pouring olive oil to start your omelet, you can save those calories from fat and feed a crowd.
It's
really cool.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us. More people have just jumped to the phones. Look at this
See
omelet.
the steam coming off this giant omelet? You can see that there's cheese, there's peppers. My egg has totally cooked through. Look.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, everyone.
I saved those calories from fat. Nothing is sticking.
And you're getting all the flavor.
And you're getting all the, look at the melted cheese there, oozing out.
Wow,
It is delicious. It's light, it's fluffy. And this is an omelet that now I can divvy up into portions to feed 2, 3 people.
And you can put this right in the microwave. Obviously, microwave. But you can put it in the dishwasher, too.
Throw it in the dishwasher. That non-stick aluminum base, totally dishwasher safe. You could put it in the oven up to 400. You can make an omelet without flipping, without worrying about it. It took me 5 minutes in real time.
That's a good point. You didn't have to flip it.
I didn't flip it. I didn't. And look, it's not a rubbery egg. It's a beautiful cooked egg.
Gorgeous.
And again, all that cheese didn't stick to the bottom of that non-stick aluminum surface. It is unbelievable. So I've done my bacon. I've done my eggs. I didn't use any butter, any oil. You saw it didn't stick. So it's non-stick. It's oven safe. But really, it's about that base heat element.
See that? Can you see that in the back? Yeah, kind of out. There you go.
And you can hear it, Bobby. That quality, that base heat element is really the secret sauce to making that heat conductivity in the microwave happen. That's how we got the crispy nachos. That's how we got that stunning result on the omelet without any oil, any butter, combined with the nonstick aluminum, 12-inch size, you're gonna love it.
Wow, and like we said, sold
Smells
out the first
great.
time, the second time. This is the third opportunity you have, and we
Yeah.
have only about, try to keep you updated, about 1,800. That's not even counting all of the people that we have that are already calling. I think this is an item, one of those guys. Look at the shrimp. Well, those are gorgeous
Look at
shrimp.
the giant,
steamy. Your dinner is, how long was that?
That was 5 minutes in my microwave.
5 minutes.
In my microwave, I've got the steamy, there's white wine, there's garlic, there's parsley.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't put any butter. I put a little bit of olive oil and coated my shrimp. You don't have to, but I did. And look, if I told you I roasted that platter of shrimp scampi in my oven, you would believe me. If I told you the same thing with the nachos, if I told you the same thing with that family-sized omelet. This is what I mean. It's not just for reheating leftovers, which of course it's gonna do a great job. Yeah. Your leftover pizza has never been so good. Yeah. You're also gonna use it for a 5-minute dinner. That's healthy, that's affordable. You're not ordering on a meal app now and spending $50 for God knows what. You know what I mean?
That's a great point. Can you put like frozen items?
Totally.
Oh, you can?
So
like meatballs. I know my granddaughter loves
If you've
meatballs.
got, so like I said, my home microwave also is a little convection oven.
Right.
So if I want to take those frozen chicken fingers when I'm in a pinch or frozen meatballs, oven safe up to 400. So I can put that into my little convection oven up to 400 for a from frozen meatball or chicken finger or hors d'oeuvre. You can do that.
Nice.
So absolutely you're gonna put this in your microwave. I mean, look at the shrimp.
I know, aren't they amazing? And
those
look,
are
there's
big.
a clock already up on your screen.
It's unbelievable.
Don't miss this. You've never seen it, and probably, if you're like me, you've never seen it before, you've never heard of anything like it.
I will say, everyone, when they first see our whole lineup for the microwave, whether it's the crisper plate, our microwave grill, we had a microwave waffle maker, everyone is skeptical at first, like, how can this be?
I know, because that is unheard of.
Because it's so unheard of, and because we're all used to the microwave being kind of steamy, stodgy, not exciting.
Water for
and that's why I love doing these demos, so that you can see the sizzling bacon, the crispy nachos, the omelets done in real time with no oil, no butter, the shrimp scampi steamed with white wine and garlic from my microwave in 5
And a cake.
And you can bake in it.
You made a cake.
I made a cake, and by the way,
that recipe's in there too.
And the recipe you get that you can do in the microwave. You've seen like a chocolate cake that's done in like a mug?
Oh, yes,
like a mug cake?
Yes.
It's the same idea, except it's a nice big flat cake, and it's easy to do. The chocolate chip pancakes are great. My kids love the crepes, right? The meatballs. You can do all this. And this is something that at Kitchen HQ we really do a good job of. When you get something new at home, I want you to feel empowered. I want you to have pictures, recipes. We do a great job with the videos, as you know, Bobby. So you get it out of the box and you know what to do. You at least get started. And once you get started trying new things, what happened to you in real time is going to happen to you, where you go,
I know, I wish y'all could be here, because it's like astonishing.
It's astonishing what you can do in your microwave with the right technology, and it comes down to that non-stick aluminum and the base heating plate on the bottom.
Full 12 inches. And by the way, with everyone calling, we have maybe 1,400. That is it for the whole country. So as you see that number up there, 866-771. Do not. You have more shows today,
I always steal one of these for home when I come here. But
I want to steal it.
This is my last show today. My last show today.
Okay.
These are awesome.
Grab it while you can. Woo. And by the way, as Chef was talking about all these different microwave items, you go to hsn.com and check all of those out as well.